Right, at this stage now, we are now ready to start the actual Flutter, right? So what happened is, let me open my section, right, where my files are. This is where my file sections should be, right? So now we go to the terminal. First, we need to delete this file. We don't need this file now, so we need to delete it. So I'm moving it to my recycle bin, and everything is clear now, right? We're in Flutter class. So now we are going to create a project, right? So the project, we are going to call it app1, right? The name of the project is going to be app1, or let's give it a name. Let's really give a nice name. Um, let's call it steady. Yeah, steady. My class is so. You need to go to your terminal here, right, and enter Flutter, no small letters, Flutter space. Then you enter. Well, let me even create the screen first. Okay, so this is okay now. This is better, right? Let me lower this side. So now we go to do Flutter create, right? Now you enter the name of the app. Make sure that the name of the app, the name of the project or the app you are creating is um sm small letters, or you follow the uppercase kind of thing. There's no space, as long as there's no space. So let me say steady app. Let me call it steady app. So I'm going to call it steady app, right? I don't know why though, but then you can name it anything you want, but I'm just going to say steady app, right? Okay, so make sure that you have the name and there is no space. There should not be space between the distance. So in case I have done space, right, and I enter this, you're going to run into an error, right? It's not supposed to work. It's taking time. What is it trying to do? Maybe my things are not yet loaded. Oh, actually, it's not supposed to. You're supposed to run into an error. Flutter create steady app. Because of this space that we have here, this is not supposed to work. I think it's even confused. So let me control C. By then, at your end, you may see an error, right? It's not supposed to. Let me clear this. So let me Flutter create steady app. The name of the project. The last part is the name of the project. But then this Flutter space create is very important, right? So now let me enter. I guess my system itself is not ready before I'm running this. Okay, it's now started. It's now starting. So you can see over here it has introduced a project here, right? The extension guitar go to allow. Let me just allow, right? Yeah, that's just me. I don't know. I don't know. What am I doing? But I don't think blah blah blah. But then yeah, I think I chose the wrong. But then it's fine. It's fine. That's not an issue. Right? You're supposed to see this particular project coming here, right? Particular projects coming in here. Okay. So sometimes you may have all these things and then the output, the thing is selected on us. What you are seeing here is now at the output. So you have to move to terminal, right? This is the output. You have to move to terminal. Now you go to terminal, you see stuff like the application code is in this in main or that, and then so they are telling you to do this. You CD into the app, meaning you move into the app, and then you do Flutter run, then you'll be able to run the app, right? So they are telling us, but they even have some stuff. Right? You can find general documentation here. Your detailed API documentation is here, and then you have if you prefer video documentation, consider this YouTube channel. So they do everything for you. This is by Google, right? So they do all that for you. And then you can store those ones somewhere so you can have access to them later on. So for that, right, what I will do smartly here is okay. Yeah, I'm going to clear my terminal now. Clear my terminal now. Now we need to CD into the project. So here, so we are currently at Flutter class level, but we need to enter the steady app. We need to make sure that this thing is no more at Flutter class, but then we are the last thing here should be steady app. So we need to CD into that CD steady app. CD just means change directory. Directory is like folder, right? You have it folder on our Windows, right? Mostly the general name is directory. So we are just changing the directory. So we are changing the current directory to Steady App. Because Steady App is a folder here. So this is an icon for folder, right? And this one is an icon for different files, right? Different files have their stuff. But see, this particular one so that is a folder. So for folders, they are called directories, right? We are seeding into the folder, right? So let me click on it. Then you see that now the last part, initially it was just this one that was the last one, but right now on the part, this one is the last one now, right? Okay. So or what we can do is that we can go to file directly, right? And then you go to open folder. Where's open folder? And then go to my desktop. And my desktop, I have Flutter class. I enter Flutter class. I enter Steady App. You enter Steady App. Make sure you enter Steady, or you select it. Then you go. Yes. Then it open it for us. So depending on the way you want. So this one we are fully into the app. So now Steady App is the mother folder over here, not Flutter class anymore. So that's how you go into the project. Now let me open my terminal, right? So what you'll be seeing here, you'll be seeing a lot of things inside. Don't worry much about them, right? These things like we have that blah 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 to down, but we need to run this app. So now let's run the app first. How do we run it? We have enter Flutter run, right? So just Flutter run. Then you press the enter key. What is my thing? The thing is squeezed some way, right? This is not nice. Let me stop. Let me clear this thing and then do it again. Flutter run. Okay, so what you have to do is that over here you decide whether you want to run it on Windows. On your Windows, you run it in the Chrome, Google Chrome, right? Or you run it on Edge, rather than we are going to use Chrome or Windows. So either ways, right? They all take time to do, right? Windows is directly using the Windows platform if you are using. So decide. Let's decide on what you want to. You can enter one or two, but then right now I'm going to use two. To use my Chrome. Right, so it's currently building. It's going to run whatever we have on the Chrome for us. So the one that we are going to see is a default one. Whenever we start a Flutter project, that default one is to show. But right now we are making sure that our app can run. Right, we can at least have it on Chrome. So let's wait for it. Yes, so it's coming. It's coming. So you see, Steady App is up here. It's coming. Oh, is it not ready? I think it's loading again. Let's wait a minute. Yeah, so it's done. So we have it's loading for us. So Flutter demo homepage. That's what's come debug and blah blah blah. Flutter demo. Then let me go down and then press on this button. If I press on this button, you make sure that this thing is running. You see that it's running, it's changing. You press on this particular key, it's changing. So 15 and whatever. Let me run it again. 20. Okay. So when you click, make sure that it's running for you, right? Let's do the same thing on. So I'm going to close this one, right? Let's do it for Windows as well. I've finished. Let me clear the terminal and do Flutter run. Let's wait for the next one, Windows. So I'm going for Windows number one. I will not do Edge, so decide to do the Edge yourself, right? So I'm going to do Windows. Maybe Windows might not work for you or something, because maybe Android, you have to download Android Studio. You have to download Android Studio to be able to do some stuff there. But if it works for you, fine, right? But then the Chrome is universal. Regardless, the Chrome should be able to work for you. Let's see. Yeah, so if you do on Windows, this is what you have, right? Yeah, so you can change the size, right, as if it's a mobile device, right? This is for Windows, and you do the same thing. You should be able to have it running for you as well. No issue there, right? So you can adjust this one to be in a format of mobile app so that you can be seeing it on the side. You adjust very well, but there's no problem there. So those two will be running. The next time you are running this, you might not want to do all this stuff, right? So like if you know that you are using, you see Flutter run dash D, right? You are selecting the device, then you enter Chrome to go to the Chrome, right? So what is happening is that the dash D is just saying that so Flutter run on a device, and the device is a Chrome device, right? So or Windows, if you do Windows, yes, then it will run on the Windows. If you do it on the Chrome, it will also run on the Chrome. So let me click this one on the Windows, and then you see that you don't need to wait for it, the option to select first. Let's wait for it to run. So yeah, so it has come now. You see, there's no issue there, right? But then for the Windows, you might probably have to download some extra stuff. So no problem. Let me close it. You can do the same thing for um. Let me do for Chrome. The D for device, the D that you are seeing here, dash D is just for device. So Chrome, make sure that everything is running on at least Chrome. If it's not running anywhere, at least it should run on your Chrome, right? Um, that's one. Um, now if all that works for you, now the Chrome takes time. Like it's actually less fast to load, right? So mostly we don't use. I don't use the Chrome like that, right? Yeah. The other way is also to connect to your own device. The other way is also to be able to connect to your own device. So currently, this is running on Chrome, right? But you want to have it on your actual Android mobile phone, your actual mobile phone, right? So what happened is that for that particular one, you need to make sure you this one. Let's wait for this one to fully come. The Chrome takes time. That's it about it. It takes a lot of time. And right now, it's not even coming. I don't know what's happening there. Yeah, it's supposed to come, right? This one is not a Flutter issue, it's just Chrome issue. It takes time. Sometimes it will come for you, it's coming machine here. But I'll close it for now. Okay, so the other way is you to be able to see it on your machine, right? So um, um I'm currently using a particular device for my microphone. So if I connect it, right, I'm supposed to see my phone connected to it. So you have to. So when you connect to your own mobile phone, use a cable, right? USB cable or whatever cable to connect your phone to your own machine. When you do that, you go to no device. You go to the side here. You may see Chrome and other things here, right? After all this, you'll be seeing something here, device, or you will see Chrome, you may see Windows based on the one you have open. Then you click on it. You see it has Chrome Edge Windows, Chrome Edge Windows, Chrome Edge Windows, right? These three. If you connect your phone, you'll be seeing your phone here as well. You click on it, then the thing will be loaded on your, like you to select your phone, then you can just run. Or maybe if you connect your phone, you can still do Flutter run, right? When you go here, when you click on this particular button, among the options here, you see one, two, three windows, right? You will see your phone option as well. Then you enter that one as well. Yes, that those are the various way that you can do. But because currently I am using the microphone, so if I remove it, you will not be able to hear me, right? Let me just practice it without you hearing me. So when I connected my phone, I was able to see it, right? And then you run it, you'll be able to see the thing working on your machine. Yes. So make sure that you try all the main ways and make sure at least it's run on your Chrome. Yeah.